Hello everybody, welcome to Monday Night Live. Welcome in if you're in the chat already, like Desta and Carla, Shannon, Angela, welcome, and Denise. I'm glad to have you all here. Let me pull up my chat on YouTube if I can get it to work properly. There we go. Let me get it on my iPad over here so I can read it a little bit better. It's a little closer to me. There we go. I'm all set. I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July here in the U.S. It's our Independence Day. It's a day of barbecues and an evening of fireworks for many. Crichton is very excited, if you can hear him over there just whistling like crazy. Welcome in, everybody that's just joining us. Welcome. I took my rings off to wash my hands, and I did not put them back on. Let me put them back on real quick here. There we go. Put my rings back on. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. Oh, welcome in Cindy, Spidey Cindy, as some of the crafters may know her as. She once sent me an envelope of fake spiders, and one I think got stuck on the desk and on the floor and all over the place, and they scared me for the longest time. They look like real little spiders. They were like spider confetti, but if they were on the floor or stuck on the desk, they looked like spiders. So she has the name Spidey Cindy. Welcome in Shay and Barb, Cecilia and Charles. Welcome. All right, today I have, and then I thought I would just make some cards, maybe use red, white, and blue as the base colors. We'll see how that goes. I don't have a lot of red, white, and blue planned. Let me move my thing over. I wasn't as ready as I thought I was, I guess. Okay, there we go. My little cart has to be right over there next to me, and now it is. Over the weekend, we went to the Party Source in Indiana. It is a really big, I don't know, like party store, liquor store, and they also have a section for cigars, which I'm not into cigars. However, they had a shelf of cigar boxes for sale. The cardboard ones were $1 and the wooden ones were $2. I got this awesome wooden one. Of course, it says Lunatic, which is great, and it's purple and silver. And it was $2, as you can see, maybe $2. And it is a really good size one. Of course, it's wood. It says here, warning, cigars are not a safe alternative to cigarettes, just so you know. And of course, it is empty, but it has it's a really good size. So I don't think I'm going to, do anything to it. I like the way it looks as it is. I'm not going to decorate it, but I thought I could use it for storage in my craft room. So let's see, it is just over 8 inches this way and 5.5 this way. So on the outside, of course, the inside will have smaller measurements, but that's a pretty good size box. I think I'll look. They had like a whole shelf. I could have bought tons of them. And it's funny, the cashier could not get it to ring up. He kept bringing it up as some kind of beer thing or whatever for $2, but he couldn't get it to ring it up as a cigar box, so he just gave it to me for free. If I had known that, I would have gotten 15 of them. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, Angela, that you're having a rough weekend. Welcome in, Agnes, one of my awesome channel members. And Destilu, welcome. I think I already said welcome to you, but I'll say it again. Oh no, reaching under a desk for a fake spider ring and it turned out to be real. I think I'd have a heart attack if that happened to me. All right, let's go ahead and open mail that was in my box. This is from Barb, and I think she's here in the chat. Yes, she is. So I received this adorable card from her. It says red, white, and blue. God bless America. I love that glittery foil paper there. Thank you so much for doing the lives. I really enjoy them. I look forward to Monday evenings because I know that I will be inspired every week. Thank you so much, Barb. That's so nice. And it says, Maria, wishing you a happy and safe 4th of July. Such a pretty card. Thank you so much, Barb, for the card and for your kind words. And I received this envelope from Selena. She is from the group, The Hangout, Crafty Girl Swap Hangout on Facebook. She sent me, this was some of my wishes. She sent me some bird die cuts and some bicycle die cuts. And they're in really cool colors. I like this one. If you're watching, thank you. I really do appreciate that. She even put a bird on the envelope. And there is this larger envelope, and this is from Amber, also from The Hangout. This is for a scrappy pocket letter. So what we did was make a pocket letter, or use, a 9 pocket, I think it's like a baseball trading card page. And instead of decorating each pocket like you would do for a traditional pocket letter, we just stuffed them with some scraps and goodies. So let me see what's in here. We have some images, some butterflies, a regular monarch butterfly, and let's see if I can get them apart. Some stamps. And just some other ephemera. This is musical notes. I like that one. Not that I don't like the others. So that was in the first pocket. I should have done a video of the one that I made. I had already sent it out. It went out. I brought it to the post office yesterday and mailed it. Or dropped it off. It will go out tomorrow, really. And there is some fabric. This is giraffe. Or does anyone know the technical term for this design? We were just talking about it yesterday. My husband and I were just talking about it. Let me know in the chat if you know the fancy word. It's a $5 word for that design. And then we have some fruit, very summery. We have some fibers. And then the giraffe pattern. Let me know, like I said, if you know the fancy term for it. I love that word. I love the word. I love to say it. I learned it at the zoo. We have some beads, some ribbons, That's a pretty white ribbon with the gold. If nobody guesses the name by the time I'm done with the pocket letter, I will, I'll let you know what it is. The fancy word. I almost said it by mistake. And we have this pocket here. We have a heart on some lace. And then some scraps of fabric, or not fabric, paper. I have this paper. I think it's, I want to say K and Company maybe. Oh, Angela, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm a sucker for elderly dogs. I have a soft spot for them. Our dog Jonah is pretty old, so there is this piece of blue crinkly fancy paper, which I love. I think it's actually ribbon. And this is really pretty trim. And some more ribbon and trims. And here we just have some little scraps. A couple of little tags. This feels very thick, that paper, and just some small scraps of papers, specialty papers. And let's see what else we have. I haven't looked inside these envelopes to see what there is. A couple little stickers. This says Good Times. Remember the TV show Good Times with the song? Loved that. Thanks. And some gold flags. Some stars. Flowers. Oh boy, Angela, that's so sad. When their toenails get ripped off, something like that, they bleed like crazy. We have some gold leaves and a little gnome. Another little flower. This is fish. Some paper. A little bicycle. You're right, our furry babies tend to worry us as much as humans, and the furry ones can't really tell us what's wrong. I don't have human children, just furry and feathered ones. An amusing man. That made me laugh. Just some scraps from a book. We have a flag. That is a textured piece of paper. And a stamp. All right. Yeah, ours are our only babies as well. This has some stars on it. Alrighty, and my last package is from Jennifer, also from the group The Hangout. She sent it in like a peacock mailer, which is awesome. Oh, I forgot to tell you what this design was. This is called, the pattern is called reticulated, as if the zookeeper mentioned if you take a net and you drop it over something, that is the pattern that you would get with just the strings. So that is called reticulated. And I like to say it, giraffes are reticulated. One of my favorite words. Okay. She put a little card in here. Hello, CraftyRia. Congratulations on winning the pop-up quiz again. Your prize and some more Christmas cards to recycle are enclosed. It's a cute little card. And this is the pop quiz prize. This is D.Y. Wilson's... No, Delusions tape sheets. I can't read at all. Creative Diary. And there's 8 sheets. Looks like they're all different. Let's see what they are. I've never seen these. No, I haven't had these before. Welcome in, Lois, one of my awesome moderators. I hope you had a good day today, Miss Lois. And these are sheets of tape. I wonder if they're strips. I'm going to try to peel it up and see. Let me know if any of you have used this before. I'm not sure. I'll have to play around with it. It looks like there's 2 of this one. There might be 2 of each, I bet. This one. These are really pretty. They feel like washi tape. Very cool. I'll have to give those a try. And then there are these cards. I love the ribbon. Let's see. She put a note on here. It says, more Christmas cards my mom saved for you. Well, thank you, Jennifer's mom. I really appreciate it. I like that piece of paper as well. So let's see what we have here for cards. That could be red, white, and blue on a red background. I'll put that aside. Trying to see what would be red, white, and blue. Pretty little church. This one already looks handmade. A big Christmas ball. That has red, white, and blue in it. And this one also looks handmade. I don't think it is. But that could be easily redone. Pretty colors on that. I love this one. Very glittery. I think the camera's picking up the glitter. And the bells. Cute gnomes. Very cool. Very pretty. Thank you, Jennifer and Jennifer's mom. I do appreciate that very much. All right. And that is all of the mail. So let me set some of this aside. I'll keep this out. And I will set this aside. I think I'll keep some of these ribbons out just in case I want to use them. I'm not doing necessarily patriotic cards today because it's a little late for patriotic cards since today is the 4th and it's too late for someone to get one. But we'll just do whatever we can come up with. Oh, I love strawberry shortcake. Todd made some Instant Pot ribs and cream style corn. And we had some pretty fresh bread with butter from the bakery. All right, so we have this pretty card. I think I will cut the bottom part off and just use this part for my card base. Let me see if it will fit on an A2 size card. Yes, if I cut it carefully, I think I can get it to fit. And I'm trying to decide if I think I can cut the sentiment out. Let me give this a try. See if I can get the words separated just from the handwriting. Not really. Let me try cutting it closer. I may just have to stamp the inside later. I put all my cards in a pile where I have to stamp the inside. Although this might work. I kind of like it because it has the dove there. So yeah, I'll go ahead and use this. I think it'll be okay. The rest can wait. There you go, Christine. Welcome in, my other wonderful moderator. I appreciate you very much. I think with this card, instead of trying to cut it with the paper cutter evenly, I'm just going to use my scissors and go right along where this, where the outline is. I don't usually ever cut without my paper cutter, but this will be kind of like a fussy cut. But yet the lines are straighter than a fussy cut. And I'm using the outside silver line, the outermost silver line, as my guide. I think that looks okay. And since we're going to do red, white, and blue, I'll need a red background to put it on. Let me first make sure it's a good size for this. It sure is. It's good. Yep. Okay. Let me get some red. I have my glitter paper towards the top of my paper bin. So let's use some glitter paper. I also have a different red over here. Uh-oh, I dropped something on the floor. I don't know what it is, and I hope I don't need it. I think I'll do glitter for this. This is a very textured red. I don't know if you can see the texture on the white side. Let's see what I have for other red papers. I have this. It's not really a paper. No, I don't like that. Too thick, too textured. I just have some traditional red glitter. I think I have a smaller piece of it. And I have this darker red. Let's see what else I have. I have a very dark red. That might not be big enough. This is my scrap drawer, or scrap reds. That's kind of a darker red. All right, let's see which one looks the best. That's a very bright red, obviously. I think I kind of like it on this red. This isn't going to be this red here. I don't think it'll be big enough. No. This is not, oh, that would be big enough if I cut it in that direction. But I have this, I have a bigger piece here as well. Okay. I think this would be good. Then I just need a piece of blue ribbon or something to go along the bottom of that. I'm going to cut this to 4 1/8. I have this gorgeous piece of ribbon. I wonder if I put it kind of like there. I think maybe that would work. Kind of underneath this, maybe closer to the bottom. Like right about there. It just fits. And then I have this. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's do it. Let's do that. This will just fit, I think. I mean, barely will fit. This is the exact size. Get my trusty tape runner. First, let me see if I can get this to straighten out a little bit. See if this tape will stick to it. It does. I'm going to put a couple layers there. I'm sticking my tongue out just the right way. Hopefully it'll work. Okay. All right, I got a bunch of tape stuck on the back of there. Yeah, I thought so too. It kind of cuts the brightness of the red. We're going crazy today with these red, white, and blue cards. Right about there should be good. And this piece kind of has like a, I don't know, sort of a wrinkle to it. So I thought up towards the top there it would be covered by, mostly by that card. Let me see if I can tuck this to the back. That little piece left over. I always like to bring my ribbon around to the back whenever possible. It's not much of it there. Boy, this is really cutting it close. But there we go. We got it on there. And then this will go on there like that. I like it. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure what to put on here as an embellishment. Maybe nothing. There, and that covers most of that funky edge of it. And for the inside, let me see if I have a piece of regular red paper. That's pink. I opened the wrong envelope. Actually, maybe I'll use blue. See what kind of scraps of blue I have in here. I will use that blue if it's the right size. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's big enough. Okay. Because it's a pretty good size right there. Okay. I think I have some embellishments. I don't have them handy at all right now, but little white doves that I could put down in the corner at a later time. So just imagine that there's a little white dove down here. So that card, I'm going to call that done. Let me grab a sip of my drink. And that's funny, Dawn. I wish I could hear you talk too. Actually, I have a Discord channel, and you can do voice chat in the Discord channel. I will make sure I have it set where you can join it, and I will post the link in the Facebook group. I was going to have my Discord channel private only for Patreon members, but I think I will have it open to everyone and just have a section that's private for Patreon members. But the Discord is fun because someone can share their screen and we can do a voice chat. There's lots of really neat things. So, Discord is quite fun if any of you guys are familiar with Discord. All right, I pulled a couple of cards aside earlier that I thought would go with red, white, and blue. I had these from my dear friend Rosemary from Rosemary's You Rock Art. And I thought of many different ways to decorate this, but I thought of them today, and I thought it kind of reminded me of the stripes on a flag, and I thought I would add some blue bling to this card just to make it red, white, and blue. These are unused Christmas cards, and they come with an awesome envelope as well. So what I like to do with Christmas cards like these is just add something fun to it, to kind of, make it my own. Let me come over here and get my Bling Box. Yeah, Dawn, your son may know all about Discord. It's popular with gamers. I've had a Discord account forever. We used to do like team chats when I would play World of Warcraft back in the day. So it's really popular with gamers and things like that. But it has a lot of uses. It has, messages and private messages, and you can do the, voice chat, things like that. I think I'm just going to put a row of this on the bottom and on the top of the blue. And I will put some blue bling where the black snowflakes are on here. And I will put some clear bling where the white ones are. I have to get my clear bling box out. I do have blue snowflakes, but I don't have them anywhere handy today. I know I'm terrible. They're somewhere around and I'm not exactly sure where they are. So we'll just go with the bling. I don't have my Christmas embellishments out and handy where I can get to them. So we'll go with this today. I bet a blue snowflake would go good on that dove card. There we go. So we have this red, white, and blue and other colors Christmas card. That's kind of fun. Of course, you could do any color bling. You could do green or red for a more traditional Christmas look. But today we're being silly with red, white, and blue. You're right, Dawn. He probably can get you set up in Discord real easy. Like I said, I'll post a link to it in my Facebook group. Okay, so we have those 2 cards done. Let's see what else I have pulled aside. I'm going to run out of things to do. I pulled out this card. This came in Happy Mail, I think, last week. And I thought if I just added some red bling to these stripes, that would make it super pretty. Let me grab my red bling box. Say that 10 times fast. I probably should have refilled it with more of the red bling. I hope I have enough to do this card. Hey, that piece fits perfectly right across there. I have more red bling someplace. I'm trying to remember where my red bling would be. I might have enough. I think this will work. We'll make it work anyway. Yep, I'll have enough. I have more. I just ordered a bunch. Oh, I bet it's out in the other room, maybe. I got a bunch from BB Craft. And I believe there's some big red bling in there. So there we go. That looks actually really pretty. And then it just has the rest of the pledge there, and the inside is blank for a note card. Sometimes I just like to do just a little something like that. To make a store-bought card a little more pretty. I need another drink. I'm so thirsty. I wasn't thirsty till I started filming, probably because I'm talking. Yak, 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 yak. Crichton has been pretty quiet all day. I'm surprised he's not on here chatting to you guys. He loves his... I told him I was going to be talking with all of his girlfriends. All right, so this card isn't very red, white, and blue. But I was going through my stuff from last week. He's got a little bit of blue. The flower's red, and there's a little bit of white. So it's a stretch, but we're going to go with it because I really like this card. I love the color on the inside as well. Such a pretty color. I don't know if I just bumped my camera, but I was trying to move my foot in a comfortable position, and I hit the bottom of my microphone boom. It's what my camera's attached to. I think this will fit. Yeah, this will fit on an A2 size card, which is just 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I will trim this down. I'll go pretty close to that bug. And trim a little bit off the top. And as much as I can take off of this side without getting rid of the sentiment. Okay, that still gives me a little bit of room. I'm going to take a little bit more off this side because I want the background paper to show. And if we do, how about 5 1/4? Let's see, I can go a little shorter than 5 1/4. I think that gives me an even border all the way around. And then I will trim this card up, the inside sentiment. This is a very summery card. I was going to kick off Christmas in July today, but maybe next weekend we'll do Christmas in July. I always do Christmas anyway. Almost always did. I think it was last week I didn't make a Christmas card. So we have that. That's a good scrap. That's a good scrap. Most of that's a good scrap. These colors are pretty. I mean, this color is pretty, I should say. All right, and the rest of these scraps I will throw away. I should have emptied my trash can in here. It's getting pretty full. When I was going through my paper before, I noticed that this red matches that flower perfectly. It's a really good match, so I thought I would mat it on there. And I already cut it because it was on a big 12 by 12 sheet. So I thought it would be good to cut it down. But I might want a little something else on here. Like, hold on, I gotta clean up move my stuff around. What about some of these trims I got? What about this trim? Oh, yes. This trim. I think it looks really good with the flower and everything. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of this trim. Oh, and guess what I did today right before the show? I went and got my ribbon scissors. You know, it's been forever since I've had my ribbon scissors handy. I think I'll just wrap this a couple times around the bottom of the card. Here. Where's my Scotch tape? Maybe that's what I knocked on the floor. Yes, that's what I knocked down was my Scotch tape. And that's why it made such a noise, because it's a heavy thing. I'm just going to tape this. I'm going to try to tape this on the back. Let's try this again. There we go. See if I can be successful. Okay. Thank you for subscribing, Ada. I appreciate that very much so. kind of like that, I think. And I'll save this other piece for something else. It's really pretty. I love this. It makes me want to have a whole spool of this. Or skein of it, I should say. It's probably yarn. I like that. I need another drink. I'm so thirsty. Okay, let me go ahead and put this on the back. I'm not sure. No. I made a mess of that. Don't watch that part, okay? Close your eyes for that. Okay, let me try this again without going over the yarn. The yarn is pretty much taped down, so we're good there. There we go. And I think I'll put a clear piece of bling in the center. I have some really cool clear blings. That's the regular kind. I have these that are so fancy. These are from Park Lane from Joann's. I actually might have some that's already open. I do. Or if it's not the same, it's pretty close. These have a glittery, colorful, pearlescent opal kind of look to them. And they're not just regular clear bling. They have a really pretty color to them. So they're a little more than plain clear. And then we have this for the inside. Maybe I will mat it on this glitter paper as well. I wish I had the yellow. I wonder if I have regular yellow. A piece of yellow cardstock that is close enough to that. That yellow is practically perfect, but I think it's too small. There's a better piece. This is embossed, so I don't want to use that piece. But there we go. That'll work. Yep, that practically matches. And look, that is the perfect size. I didn't plan that, I promise. Although you probably think I did. I don't plan much of my live show. It's all just opening my mail and seeing what works. When I store my scraps, I usually have them already cut so the edges are squared up. I don't usually have odds and ends that were cut with scissors, you know, in there. So that way, if I want to mat something, I know it'll go on there perfectly. put that scrap back. That way they're all ready to go. I do too. I love the cute bug. Welcome in, Crop Addict. Yes. I was looking at this piece and thinking about the dove. Let's go back to this dove. I'm running out of room on my table over here. This piece is super pretty. And I'm wondering if I could make like a faux bow and put it down here. I think that'll work, but I'm not sure how to make a faux bow. All right, you guys, how do I do this? Accordion fold it, kind of. And then I just need a piece to wrap around the center. Okay, let's do this. I keep scraps, they have to be big enough to actually be usable. If something like this could be used as an embellishment on a card or something like that, I sometimes keep them if I like the color. This is double-sided, so I would probably keep it, but much smaller, like much smaller than this, I would not keep. And the only reason I'd keep this would be to mount a sentiment on. I do have thread. I had a thing of thread out here earlier today. I have baker's twine. That would be really cute. I don't think it's big enough to tie in a knot. I have this guy, but that might be too silvery. Let me see. So my scraps have to be, you know, a good enough size. No, that's too silvery. I have, let me see if I can find it. I have silver thread, actually. I saw it earlier today, but I don't remember where I saw it. It might have been in this bag. I don't know where it is. I don't want to spend too much time looking for my thread. I hear ya about throwing scraps away. It's hard to throw too many scraps away. It's so easy to keep things that you will never use. All right, I'm going to try to tie this in a knot. I don't think it's big enough. No, it's not big enough. I don't have embroidery thread, not handy. I do, but not anywhere where I can get to it really quickly. I wonder where my little spool of thread is. I have baker's twine is what I'm looking for. All right, I have this baker's twine. This will have to do. It's white and silver, so that'll work. So I just have it kind of accordion folded. There's this big star in the middle, so it makes it a little hard to accordion fold it. Get my baker's twine ready in sort of a knot, a loop already. Try to get this. I need an extra set of hands. All right. There we go. Tie it off in the back. Give it a trim. And then I can put that right down there with a glue dot. There we go. Perfect embellishment for this card. I just happened to see it sitting there and thought of it. And then I'll put a piece of bling in the center. These are the same ones from Park Lane. They're so pretty, and put one of those big ones right in the center. Just to hide the little knot underneath. There we go. I really like it. I have so much paper. I am addicted to paper, and Spidey Cindy and Crop Addict, and those of you who have known me for many years probably remember me talking about this. I have a massive paper addiction, and I don't need to save my scraps. I could use one piece of paper for everything that I make and throw the rest away and have enough to last me more than my lifetime. If you guys have seen would be able to see how much paper I have. I don't know why I save my scraps. I hate to waste them and throw them away. So if they're really little and I don't think I would ever use it for anything, I get rid of it. If it's big enough that I think it'll be useful for a recycled card or something like that, then I save it. That's kind of, if I think I'll ever use it, I save it. If it's a pretty color, I'll tend to save smaller pieces. I hate sometimes to cut big pieces of paper just for one little project, and I'd rather reach for my scraps. Now, one thing that I will save scraps on is is glitter paper, because you can use a small piece of it as a trim or something like that on a card. There you go, Laura. You get your stash built up. Before you know it, you will have a humongous stash of paper crafts. I went in my closet the other day. I was looking for packing tape. I bought a big box of, there goes my thing because it's hanging on it, this packing tape from Sam's Club. Put it back. Sorry for shaking the camera. It's hanging on my camera boom over there on the edge because I use it a lot. And I needed to get a new roll because Todd used the last of my roll, but that's okay. And underneath it, underneath it in the basket that it was sitting on top of was old craft supplies. Like I have a circle cutter. I can't remember what they call it. I think it's called a circle ruler, and it is by Fiskars, and it's this round thing, and it has all these little holes. You put your little blade in on whatever size circle you want. I think it's measured in millimeters or whatever, and you can cut out circles. This was before I had a die cutter. I had that thing, oh my gosh, I don't know, probably as long as I've known some of you, 20 years or something. I don't know. It's in there. It is so dusty. I started sneezing. And then there were a bunch of the decal edge scissors. I need to do a, I need to do a de-stash, but we won't talk about that. I need to do some more Throwback Thursdays and get some of those old things out. Maybe do a video on that circle cutter, because that might come in handy for someone who doesn't have a die cutter. And it will allow you to make any size circle within, I think, 1 millimeter of each other. So things like that could be very, very useful. And I should do that. There's a lot of things I should do. It's just having the time to do all of those things that I should do. Let me get a card base here. A normal card base. There we go. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, just the regular. This was in my Happy Mail, and of course it is the initial or the signatures in blue, and it's red and white and green and blue. So I thought that would qualify for a card today. I'm telling you, I have more paper than anybody should be allowed to have. My husband says that my craft room is a fire hazard. I need to trim those 2 edges in so it'll fit on here, and that is still going to be too wide, I think. I wonder if I just have a blue card base. Let me see. Not the right color blue, so no. The answer to me having a blue card base is no. Ooh, it could be yes. Hold on. There we go. I could have this blue card base and I don't have to cut too much more of the actual picture down. I'm going to have to trim a little bit so the blue will show. Yes, I agree. I think most of our craft rooms are fire hazards. Like this scrap is white, and I don't need to keep that. Yeah, I do think most of our craft rooms are fire hazards. I have this red ribbon, which is new to me. That looks kind of cute with it. Also, there is the ribbon that I just used on that other card. The leftovers. Where is it? What did I do with it? I can't believe I lost it already. I love it. How could I have lost it? I just used it on that other card. Maybe it fell on the floor. I don't see it. Well, I guess we're not going to have that ribbon. I'll find it as soon as I'm done making this card, I'm sure. I think that looks pretty cute on there, though. Let's do this one. Hoarders Anonymous, yes. There are some groups, some people that do, you know, they have challenges where they don't buy, you know, paper-related items for a month or something like that. I'm going to put just a little bit. Oh, look. It was stuck to this. Let me see if I like this better. I do. I love this. I don't think I have enough to go 3 times around. This is my favorite. I might have enough to go 3 times. Let me see. No, just 2, unless I do them separately. So if I do 1, yeah, 2, 3, okay. So let's do 3 pieces separately. I'm going to just put some of this adhesive on the back. I can't believe I'm using up all of something that is my favorite, which is this. That is so unlike me because I'm not hoarding it at all, you guys. No hoarding of this at all. It makes me quite sad that I'm not hoarding it, but yet I'm also proud of myself for not hoarding it, because it would just sit in my stash and I wouldn't use it because I would be afraid to not have it. I have this little tiny piece to remember it by. I remember back in the day, these little yarns were so popular. And then I will put it on this blue background, and I've got a red, white, and blue card. This cardstock's pretty thin, but I think it will work. There we go. All right, that one is done. Let's see, I think I just have one more. And I know this is stretching it again, but it is red, white, and blue. I know the balloons are red, yellow, and blue, but it has white, so I'm gonna go with that. Kind of stretching it, but I really like this card. This was, I think, in Happy Mail from last week as well. And I think this will go, yeah, I think it'll fit on an A2 size card. Oh, good night, Desta. Enjoy the fireworks display. Stay safe. Jonah is not too happy about fireworks displays. He's not a fan. There, so I cut the focal image out. I think I'm going to save this piece for the sentiment. I want to cut this short piece first. And let me see. Yeah, I think I will mat this. I'll use that as part of my matting. I'm going to hang on to these scraps and see if I need them for the rest of my card. So I have this. Let's see what I need to do to it. I need to make it a little more narrow. I'm going to come in to the edge of that blue balloon, maybe even cut off a little bit of that blue balloon. And I could cut a little bit off this edge. Okay, that gives me enough room to mat this. So I have this crazy red, although I'm not sure. I might like it on that red. It is very textured, and I think it makes the flatness of the card really stand out. Okay, we'll go with that. Now this was sent to me, so I don't know if it's squared up on all four edges. So I'm going to go ahead and square up the edges before I cut anything out. And for example, this, pretty much whatever I have left of this paper I would save, since it is a textured piece of paper. I'll make it to 4 1/8. There we go. I didn't think that was going to cut. By 5 3/8, and it might be, it's already exactly that size. That worked out well. Oh no. Did I cut it too small? I did. Oh no. All right, I'm going to have to use a different paper and save this for something else. Oh man. No, I cut it too small. All right, let's go with some red glitter paper. Or maybe even blue glitter paper. Let's go with blue. That's regular blue paper. This is blue glitter. Let me see what I have in my blue glitter stash. That light blue, maybe this one. That looks pretty good. That's too small. Maybe I'll go with this one here. It's kind of it's a really cool blue. It's a good blue. Oh, and for those of you that don't have Facebook, I will, when I get my Discord all set up, I will put it in my description boxes underneath my videos, because I know not everybody has Facebook. Let me do a better job of making this 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. That is a better size. I can't believe I cut that other paper the wrong size. Have any of the rest of you been to fireworks, or do you plan on going to fireworks in your area? We usually have some in the city. We don't go to them, but sometimes we can see them from our house up way up in the sky. So to keep in with my theme of wrapping ribbon around cards, maybe I will wrap this. Crichton likes it around the bottom. Let me see. No, I don't think I like this around the bottom. Never mind. Forget about wrapping the ribbon around the bottom. I have an idea. Let's go ahead and stick this down. No ribbon on this one. There's really no room anyway. I thought that would look good, but I was incorrect. Yeah, we hardly ever go. We usually just stay home with Jonah. All right, let me go over this way for a second and grab this. I have these stars, star bling. And since there's some stars on here, I thought these would look really cute. Let's see, I have these tiny sticky dots. These are like the balloon dots. I get them from Amazon. They're just really small glue dots. They come in this large pack, double-sided adhesive. Anyway, that's what the sticker says. They're very inexpensive and not expensive at all like the real glue dots are. I'm just going to randomly put some of these stars on the card. I'll put this blue one here. I'll put a red one down here. It's too hot for me. I think it was up to 93 here today. It was pretty warm. Let's see what other colors I have that goes with this card. I have a small red one. Sometimes it's hard to pull the backing off of these glue dots. What else do I have here? I have a yellow. I can put the yellow there, or gold. Yeah, we usually just stay home and relax. I don't like to fight the traffic either. When you leave one of those shows, boy, oh boy, the traffic could be crazy getting out. I wonder if I have a little blue one. There's purple. There's a little blue one. I'll put the little blue one down here. I do not like fighting the traffic at all. There's a big silver one that's too big for up there. I'll put this one up here in this corner. I keep picking up my regular balloon dots. Jonah does not like the sound at all. Poor little guy, he gets so scared. We have calming treats for him that are tryptophan. I think I'll put another one where that is. And we usually give him that. We gave him one this afternoon, and we'll give him one this evening. The problem is the neighbors, people that live out here set off fireworks too all weekend and probably for the next 3 or 4 weeks. You know how it is, till they run out of them. So there we go. All glittered up with some stars. I think that came out quite cute. Now I have all these little clear circles stuck to my hands, the plastic. But these little glue dots are awesome, and so are these balloon dots. if you go on Amazon and search for balloon dots, you will see. I think I also have both of these on my Amazon storefront where you can find them really easy. They're my affiliate links. Okay, so there we go. We have that. And that one. And this one, I'm glad I thought to do the bow. I know it needed a little something at the bottom. And the flag. And, oh, two more. The Merry Christmas. And the bug. I love the bug. Which one is your favorite? Let me know which card is your favorite. My favorite is the bug. I love the little bug. There we go. Well, I hope everyone has a wonderful and glorious rest of your day. It is still pretty light out here. I don't know when they start their fireworks. Probably at 9 or maybe even 10 when it gets dark. It gets dark here after 9 usually. And it is 8:30 now. So I do appreciate each and every one of you for joining in. I know some of you ladies were here early and chatting, and I appreciate that very much. I think I just heard a boom. It might be a neighbor, though, or it could have been just Todd. I heard something. Love the bug. I love the bug. He's so cute. I liked the card to begin with, and then this ribbon is so cool. Love that ribbon. Alrighty, you guys. Well, thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I will be back again next Monday at 7 o'clock Eastern. Christine likes the birthday with the stars. That one is kind of cute. Look, it could be for a child, an adult, a boy, a girl. It doesn't matter. I think it's really cool. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in on Monday Night Live. You know I do appreciate each and every one of you. And, oh, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do smash that thumbs up button. And if you're not subscribed, I'd love it if you click the subscribe button. Thanks again for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful week ahead. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.